Yeah. Hello, Biafrans. Hello, hello, hello. Come on, come on, Biafrans. As we preach a little today, because it has come to our own time that we have to preach. Because what you don't know is bigger than you. There are things which our people don't understand in this struggle. And that's why Biafra is a spirit. Those who understand Biafra are the people who is facing the challenges. Share as you come on, share as you come on. Invite others to come and hear a little brief we have today. What you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know is bigger than you. And we advise our people, anything you don't know how it started, do not involve yourself. Because what you don't know is bigger than you. Whatever you don't know started, don't involve yourself. That is our. A lot of people have made mistake in this Biafran struggle. A lot of people has come astray in this movement. But there are people who understand what is going on. We have come to drop a very short message to Biafrans worldwide. Anywhere you are, we have come to drop message to you. Mazen Namdekan said that we have crossed the Rubicon. And that we have crossed is nothing but letting the whole world to know that we are no more interested in Nigeria. Going back to Egypt is a sin Igbo people can never commit. Are you getting it? Going back to Nigeria, going back to Egypt is the highest sin. Agamiru Bondo. It's just like when Israelites has crossed the Red Sea. Then they begin to ask God, open the sea again for them to go back to Egypt. That is similarity of what is happening. Since the Igbo people has been able to obey Monday sit at home for more than 1 year and 1 year and 5 months, the whole world is watching. Our satellites have circulated all over the world. The whole world is watching. All of you who is watching now, try to circulate the news because we are Igbo people give birth to democracy that is circulating all over the world. America adopted democracy from Igbo. Great Britain adopted democracy from Igbo people. Canada adopted democracy from Igbo people. The same thing they adopted Igbo people, they transferred it to Australia and they circulated all the continent of this world. We gave birth to it to democracy. And for this reason, Evans, I greet you. And for this reason, we have to tell you, let you know the thing whom you are. Only believe say our people don't know whom they are. Igbo people don't really know whom they are. And we have been able to find a way to spread this message. When we started this thing, we told you people we will take advantage of internet to send this message across to mankind. Let me tell you, if Igbo people can sit at home every Monday, and this injury time we are playing now, the injury time we are playing today, if Igbo people fail not to complete this assignment, let's say you, what Fulanis will do to you people, and what the whole world will do to you people, it will be above human understanding. Above human understanding. What Fulanis will do to you, what the whole world will do to you. Listen, since Nnamdi Kanu has been having sex with Simon Ekpa and Ududuwa, Simon Ekpa decided to keep it as a secret, not to let anyone to know what is really playing behind the scene. Because Simon knows Nigerian government and Simon Ekpa also knows Igbo people. Simon Ekpa has been the president of Igbo Union in Finland, ruled them for more than 4 years. He knows Igbo people, he knows what the heart of Igbo people desires. But Simon Ekpa is somebody very, very intelligent. You see the broadcast of yesterday, when he was speaking about Ekwere Mmadụ. If you don't know, I say, onye na-amaro ebe no we liozu. Asi ya jebo, ojesi n'okwu. The day of Ekwere Mmadụ beat up in Germany, that was where God arrested Simon Ekpa. Anybody who doesn't understand the history of Simon Ekpa, try to listen and share and let any other person to know. That day, when Ekwere Mmadụ was in Germany, when IPOB laid their hands on him to destroy the fear and those ebubago which they put in their body to overshadow the poor masses, IPOB, under the leadership of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, summoned courage and they beat Ekwere and they removed that fear. That is why all of us are talking today. Simon Ekpa came with Ekwere Mmadụ to that festival. After they beat Ekwere Mmadụ, Simon Ekpa made statement. That time he was serving one Nigeria. He said, why should our young people beat their elder? IPOB under Nnamdi Kanu gave him what they call IPOB treatment. Then Simon Ekpa has to home and rethink. Think about what Nnamdi Kanu has been preaching. Before in Finland, you cannot bring up the Biafra flag to demonstrate. Simon will stop you. That's why his name is Obatobi. But something happened. If you go back to the history of Peter in the Bible, Peter is a businessman. He's a fisherman, very strong. Jesus said to him, Peter, I will change you to become a fisherman, not a real fisher that fish ordinary fish. You go back again and check the history of Paul. Paul has been disturbing the followers of Christ. But Jesus Christ appeared to him and told him, go back and preach the gospel. You people should understand what you don't know concerning Simon Ekpa. And the reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told him, Simon, do not disappoint me. Do not allow Satan to enter you. Because Nnamdi Kanu, as all of us knew, that Nnamdi Kanu is a powerful spiritual man. Nnamdi Kanu can penetrate inside people's hearts and know what they can do. And when he penetrates, he will try to bring the light inside you. Nnamdi Kanu has been dominated with millions of followers all over the world. But he ended up looking for 100. When he found Simon Ekpa, he counted 50 men in him. And Simon told him, look for extra 50 and let the work for me. Come to drop long message. We are 555 vision. It has touched us to stay here and deliver a very little message. Share this message and let it circulate to everybody who is a lover of freedom. If you are a real lover of freedom and you want your Biafra to be free, try to spread this message. Let it circulate.
We don't hide our message, because our message, Elijah, Elisha, Jeremiah, Ezekiel send us this message and they back us up. And that's how we come up with the 555 version. Listen, a law is coming to Biafran land, which the spokesperson of will bring. It will be very, very difficult for our people, but when it is getting difficult, that's when it's ending. Because the whole world focused their attention on Biafra. During the time of election, which you people have seen, that Nigerian government now is changing the date of the election, because they have seen that Simon Ekpa cannot be bought over. They are doing everything they can do to know Simon over, but it is not possible. Simon is not giving any space, just like Nnamdi Kanu is not giving any space. At the time of election, whatever Simon declared, you who have sacrificed your life since the time of Ojukwu, Owazurike, and did this autopiloted movement, try to obey the last command for you to get yourself in. If you fail, it is going to become a very great disaster in Biafran land and onto Biafran people. Fulanis are not thinking good about you. The governor of Benue State now, Governor Autumn, has become a pastor, preaching what we expected Chris Ayekinome to preach. Expected Adeboye to preach. Preaching what we expected Emobai to preach. Preaching exactly what we expected Suleiman to preach. But these people decided to swallow the real truth. They decided to swallow the real truth. The real truth is, whenever our religious leaders, the people who have heard me mention their name, begin to preach this movement and the atrocity of Fulanis to a layman understanding, that is when people will begin to understand our message. This message we are giving today, we are giving this message today because our message come raw. And what we have come to understand is, there are lots of pastors in this life today. If Jesus Christ haven't happened to be in this on this earth today, those people will not be able to follow Jesus Christ. They will be doubting him. But that's why you see a lot of people who doesn't understand Bible. They will carry Bible and they begin to teach, disturb people on the street. A lot of things is happening. Whenever you see a pastor have seen injustice under Nnamdi Kanu, when Nigerians denied him discharge and acquitted, yet pastors are not preaching this thing. Listen, whenever Biafra comes, when Biafra comes, nobody will preach this kind of thing they are preaching concerning Christianity in Nigeria. Biafra has to build you a church if you want to preach. They will tell you what you have to preach. The preaching you have to preach concerning Ojukwu. The preaching you have to preach concerning Owazurike. The preaching you have to preach concerning Nnamdi Kanu. The preaching you have to preach concerning DOS. You have to preach concerning Simon Ekpa and the Autopilot movement, so that the upcoming generation will know how Biafran gospel and how Biafran struggle is being fought. You can't go on dominating people's brain with more than 8,000 years history that is bringing people's brain backward. People don't even know what the real agenda of Fulani is. And this real agenda of those people who is handling microphone, just like Autumn is taking the position of pastors today, he will take microphone and begin to preach what people are supposed to do. People like us, we will take every Sunday in any place, inside car, inside the bush, inside house, anywhere we find ourselves, we will deliver this message. Letting you people know that if you fail this opportunity led by Simon, I'm telling you people will regret. People will regret. Igbo people will regret being created in this planet Earth. But one thing that is still giving us hope, one thing that is still giving us power to ride on this very, very, very agenda is American satellite has been faced on Igbo people. We are trying to know what those great people can do again. They are trying to understand it, to see what I do. And we cannot use bullet and gun to fight this thing. When someone ever told you this can be like a guerrilla war. Guerrilla war, you can understand guerrilla war just like when America fought with Vietnam. Vietnam has been able to win America during guerrilla war. Now, Biafrans and Oduduwas are not going to face Nigerian government to fight them, but to go is allowed. And when guerrilla war is being started, just like you see Nigerian government burning everywhere, police station, and trying to create any kind of illegal accusation against those who is seeking for their freedom. But whenever Simon Ekpa gave information, what you people should do, if you tell you and stay, every one of you should understand that this message came from Lord God Almighty. God Simon Ekpa, right from time immemorial, to come and help Ojukwu, Owazurike, Nnamdi Kanu, DOS, the Autopilot, and every other person to restore their. And any of you who is thinking that you are doing better than another, why Simon Ekpa is different in all this? Simon Ekpa has no problem with Ojukwu. Simon Ekpa has no problem with Owazurike. Simon Ekpa has no problem with Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa has no problem with the structure of Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa only has problem with the system which DOS and the HOD implemented in this struggle. And that is what Simon Ekpa has stood to correct. Simon Ekpa has been having meeting with Nnamdi Kanu together with Sunday Igboho and Oduduwa, Cho Ayaba, and every other ally known to you and those still being in secret. But our job is to deliver this kind of message for you people to understand that a lot of things are going to happen. But this thing that is on is for good. It is not for bad. Only obey the last command. Obey is better than sacrifice. God destroyed Saul because he said, obey is better than sacrifice. Whenever information comes on those in Biafra land who is suffering since 1945, obey this last command which Simon Ekpa is trying to pass for you to be free, because Fulanis are not ready to give up. If Fulanis will reject discharge and acquitted, being ordered from the court of justice, you people should know that they are not laughing. And this is what we have come to deliver today. For those who want to copy it from Facebook, in YouTube, and we call on you with a 555 vision, more of our message is in YouTube because of ads we are getting from YouTube. We just take some permission from work to deliver this message. We are very busy, and this message comes as Chukwu Kabiama directed, and we have delivered some of it with a small editorial analysis. Thank you, all of us of freedom. We love you all.